What are your own expectations from Davido's forthcoming album called 5? I think a lot of people are now expecting too much from Davido, while some other persons are saying it may not be different from Timeless. Davido has said that he's going to challenge Timeless album based on the impact he's making with this. He dropped off two songs from this particular album, and those songs really made impact in 2024. But right now, a lot of people are demanding for bigger energy from Davido on this and saying that it's going to be so massive for Davido. But the expectation is getting hyped. Can Davido surpass the expectations? That is the question a lot of people are really asking. But remember that Burna Boy has said that he's going to drop his own album in 2025, and a lot of people are getting hints from Burna Boy based on the video he posted on social media that he may be dropping his album anytime soon, while some other persons are saying it could be immediately after the video and Burna Boy dropping his album called No Sign of Weakness. After the video must have dropped his album called 5, and that will give opportunity to fans out there to really compare these albums and compare these songs at the time. And it's going to be all Twitter wars and social media wars, between the outsiders and the 30 BGs. This is getting interesting by the day. But what are your own expectations from Davido or Burna Boy? I want you to put that in the comment section, because I feel that a lot of people are expecting too much from Davido based on the hype he has given to his album called 5. He said he's going to surpass Timeless statistics with his album called 5. Do you feel that Davido will do that? Because Timeless album remains one of Davido's biggest album ever based on statistics out there. But do you think that Davido can surpass the album with his forthcoming album? I want you to put that in the comment section. Burna Boy is really gearing up for his album called No Sign of Weakness, and he has given a hint that the album will drop anytime soon. Although he has not given a particular date for that album drop, he dropped off a recent song called Update, where he sampled Soul to Soul's 1989 songs, and that was really interesting and massive. I want you to put in the comment section what you feel about my recent talks on this album, because a lot of you guys, you are expecting something better from this album right now. Remember that Davido had a recent rant on social media, and a lot of people were quick to kind of dismiss Davido on that and say something about Davido in recent time. Davido was really responding to the actions of the state security or the federal security on his uncle's state, that is Osun State, where his uncle is a governor of that state. But Davido ranted and called out the CP and said a lot of things about the CP, and he came back to say, I am sorry, Nigerian police, I didn't mean it to go this far, but based on emotions, this is a family thing and you've got to support your family. That was why I did that. And now Davido has come on social media to say nothing is bigger than family and fighting for what's right. If you have a problem with this, not be only me they sing for Nigeria. You don't have to be a fan. That is what Davido is now talking about, because somebody came out to call out Davido and said, Davido, you don't be past all these things where you did do. And somehow Davido has hinted and said Classic is on the way coming. That is his 5 album is coming on its way, and a lot of people are now responding to that. That is a big interest at that. What is your own take about this? I want you to put in the comment section what you feel about this story so far. What is your own expectation from Davido's forthcoming album? And still talk about Burna Boy's forthcoming album called No Sign of Weakness. I think that is going to be so massive at the end of the day. This is really sad to an extent. I think it is an embarrassment to Nigeria as a country and quite disturbing. A particular Oba from Osun State has been arrested by the FBI in connection to a financial fraud. According to a report, they said this is a fraud that was done by this Oba using about 4 companies of his in the US to defraud the US government of COVID-19 fund. US government, after the COVID-19, they brought out some money and said, we are going to kind of support some smaller companies that will be struggling as a result of this COVID-19. And this Oba applied for loan and got them, and this loan was actually fictitious to an extent. Also, right now, based on intelligence report, another Nigerian pastor has been arrested in the US in connection to this particular financial fraud. This is a pastor who always preach, yes, don't do this, don't do that, but this guy don't collect money and he's been arrested and is going to be detained in the US. This US based pastor is really a shame to the Christian community, but who are we to judge? Based on some kind of report, I think we should allow investigation to be done on this pastor before we can start talking about it. But it is a shame on Nigerian government, and quite the name of the monarch is called Akpetu of Ikpotumudu, and is popularly called the king of boys. They don't know saying a fraud this guy they into. So you don't just have to celebrate everybody will get money, because most of them now fraud that they get this money. This is an embarrassment to Osun State and those people that are subject to him. That is something I feel, and this is an embarrassment to entire kingdom and Nigeria as a country. Do you feel that the lies of Hush Puppy is blowing whistle on it? I want you to put in the comment section what you feel about that. It is going to open up a lot of things in Nigeria. Many Nigerians will also be arrested in connection to this. The lies of Hush Puppy is already serving his J term and may complete it anytime soon, and Woodbury is all out, and I think a lot of people are going to serve. But what of Eventus? That is the question many people are really asking. He's supposed to serve about 10 years in jail. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.